again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for chapter 30 of me reading the book that I wrote to you, which is Legends Orbs of the Elements. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I celebrated my 39th birthday with my husband. Later on Thanksgiving, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday with my family, and we'll do more. I'll do presents and cake and that thing as well. But I had a really fun weekend. My husband's spoiled me, and we went out to see Gladiator 2. It was a really good movie, you guys. And we went to Texas Roadhouse after the movie, and we had a really nice steak dinner, wonderful drinks, just a good time being in the moment with one another and just having a sort of fun date night. So that's how I spent my Sunday. I just wanted to let everyone know that I will be doing some fun Thanksgiving videos, and I will probably be making two Tuesdays reading video and Wednesdays video right after this. So I'll be wearing the same outfit just so that way I can just post them and they'll be ready to go also for Thursday. I know everybody is very, very busy on Thursday, so I know my video on that day probably won't get as many views, but that is okay. I am okay with that. I will be busy too, so no shame there. I will also be making a Thanksgiving theme video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I have some other fun announcement videos, which I will be making after I make all my videos for this week. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's just jump right back into this adventure. And as always, if you are interested in learning where to purchase this book and all that extra good stuff, I will be letting you know after the reading is over. So sorry for all that. Let's just jump right into chapter 30. Chapter 30. In the fortress, the wizard Blinken and the witch Rifa stood before Nero in front of the dais. The ornate throne was a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. Nero sat expressionless. He inspected his subjects before addressing them. Blinken, my faithful wizard, let me congratulate you on a successful job well done. You and the captain did wonders with John of the Western Plains. At this statement of praise, which Nero hardly ever gave to anyone, Blinken stood a bit taller. He sneered at Rifa in a gloating manner. At last, the dark wizard thought, the prince trusts me more and addressed me first. Blinken pushed those thoughts aside and bowed in response to Nero's praise. My great lord, it is nothing, just doing as you see fit, and what I would do if I were you. Prince Nero raised an eyebrow. Are you implying you want to get rid of me and run the territories yourself? Nero asked coolly, with a mixture of curiosity. Blinken smartly changed his answer. No, you are the greatest of us all. Nero put a hand to stop him. Enough. The wizard closed his mouth and said no more. Now the prince turned his attention to the witch. Rifa, you too. I need to offer congratulations to you for working with the cannibal gnomes, provided a good use for us. Tell me what you know. Rifa, who had been quiet up until this point, made her report. My lord, the gnomes are at last, I checked, have captured the legend, and as we speak, 5 men that you sent out are on the way here with the legend. At last, At last I recall the hunter lay unconscious, she said, and did a quick bow. Nero rubbed his chin thoughtfully and tapped his foot a bit. My, what a productive day this is. I still do not have more orbs, but I am not concerned about that at the moment. Besides, if I have the legend, the hunter will come after her with the orbs he does have. Then I'll get his father to convince him to find the others and give me the others in the meantime, he said, matter-of-factly. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Nero stood up and began making his way down the dais. His robes flowed with him as he moved effortlessly. He was almost out of the room when he turned his head slightly and called out as if it were an afterthought. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. You both will join me for supper this evening. Until then, he said, and continued his way out of the room. Nero strode down the magnificent hall to locate his captain and to instruct him on a task. The sound of Nero's boots echoed in the halls like a drum. Nero waved his hand. Yes, my lord, the captain said after saluting him. Nero waved his hand to show he didn't need to be saluted. I need you and a score of your men to go to the eastern coast. Once you arrive, I want you to kill both the healers there. I don't care how you do it. Just end their lives. Afterward, gather the men, old enough to serve, and bring them here to be trained. The captain nodded. He saluted, bowed, and left to do his duty to the prince. Nero continued to make his way to the room where a giant glass globe rested on two brass ravens with outstretched wings. As the prince stared at the globe, he moved both hands across the circumference of it. The globe turned a dark purple color, then faded to show him the 5 riders. Yes, Nero thought. The pieces are falling into place. Satisfied that the riders would arrive in a few days, the prince exited the room. Had he stayed, he would have seen a lone rider coming at a fast pace behind the 5 riders. So that is all the chapter for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this book and want to continue along with me or read it on your own, it can be found on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Apple iBooks, and lots of other places books are sold online. And also, if you are interested in finding just more about the world I created and the backgrounds of some of the characters and the way I think to create said characters, I have a Facebook page entitled Legend Orbs of the Elements, and there I have all kinds of fun articles about all the things I had mentioned previous. I try to write an article Monday through Friday, each about a different topic. They are spoiler-free as to the best of my ability. So if you are interested but don't want to get spoiled while listening to this book, that won't happen. I highly encourage you all to go check it out and like it because, like I said, I write new articles all the time. This week will probably be a short week because, again, it's Thanksgiving, so I'll probably be doing it just Tuesday today, which is Monday, Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday, but I don't know because I'll probably be busy prepping for Thanksgiving. Goodness me. So again, go check that out if you are interested. Also, if you guys know, if you have friends or family that love fantasy as much as I do and enjoy listening to adventures and all that kind of fun stuff, please send them to my channel and let them know about the Facebook page. I think everybody would really enjoy it. I certainly enjoy sharing different aspects of how I write about my fantasy and the creative process that I use to create the characters and how I think to create the characters. So definitely, guys, like I said, go check that out. I can also be found on TikTok, and I believe my handle or whatever you call that is Idaho Book Dragon. I'm also on Instagram as well, Idaho Disney Book Dragon. There I do all kinds of varieties of pictures and more my life and whatnot, whereas my TikTok is all about not only this book, but the where I try to post sort of new stuff about the sequel to my book, which will be called Legends 2 Rise of the Soul Collectors. I'm so excited to share that with you. I'm really working hard on that. So stay tuned for all those goodies. That's all the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I will see you shortly with a new video. Bye-bye for now, everybody.